Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video today. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's talk about upcoming Tesla incentives. Taking a look at some of the history books, trying to see what did Tesla do last year, when did they do it, and what type of incentives will we see coming up in this next, maybe even like next week or so before the earnings call. So we're going to get into that. We've got a ton of different giveaways that are on the channel now, I'll remind you of. And if we can get to 88 likes today, I will do a live giveaway, a secret code giveaway live on stream for people in the chat if you hit the like button and guess the secret code, which I'll give you the secret code so that you can enter in. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And today's live stream is partnered with Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more, but more on that later. And we do have a handful of giveaways that are running on the channel right now. So if you want to jump in, we're giving away a set of all-weather floor mats. We're giving away a set of the magback rim cases. So it's two videos right there. I just pasted in a live stream chat. You can jump into those. Winners to those will be chosen on January 31st. So you would just have to follow the instructions on those two videos and you can jump into it. Unlimited entries are allowed and everything. But we also have to pick yesterday's giveaway prize. Yesterday we gave you instructions that you had to follow to win a Cybertruck wind-up racer. And so let's go ahead and pick the giveaway winner for that. You had to go check out my paint protection film video where we installed paint protection film on our Model Y Performance at OC Tint Solutions. So if you're in the area and you need you need one of the best installers, I think, in the area, definitely check out OC Tint Solutions and ask for the Dennis deal so that they can hook you up. So let's go ahead and paste in the link here for the video. And the winner for the Cybertruck wind-up racer yesterday is... Oop, nope, that's not the right comment. They had to type it with Happy New Year. Fenders CS. Congrats. Happy New Year, Dennis. Congrats, Fenders, for guessing the correct code that I gave you. Please send me a DM on one of my socials, or if you don't have social media, I do have a link tree down below in the description. You can fill that out and it will fill the inquiry form all the way down at the bottom, and that will send me a message, and then we'll point you and get you set up for shipping and everything. And if there's anybody out there that is pending delivery, you have not picked up your Tesla yet, and you want full self-driving for half off there, you can also definitely check out my link tree form down below in the description. There's an inquiry. You can fill that out. It will reach out to me, and then I'll point you in the right direction to get you set up for that. But let's talk about some of the deals that could be coming up for Tesla incentives, like what's going to be coming, what type of deals, when could this be coming, and let's take a look at what happened last year, because we know more offers are coming. I mean, Tesla can't really hold too long without lack of sales, so I bet maybe we might even see some incentives in like the next week or so, because here's the key dates. The key date is January 28th. That is Tesla's next earnings call. So incentives usually get dropped like the week before, whether it's like a Thursday or maybe even really any day of the weekday, or it could be right after that. And so it could be something like the first week of February, they starts to release some incentives, because there are still incentives. And having kind of gone through this and thinking about this, this is what we kind of know at this point. Inventory for the Tesla Model 3, there is a lot of Model 3s still in inventory. And so this really answers the question, like, why is this, option credit, this $1,000 to $2,000 option credit, where you see like $1,000 to $3,000 off, maybe even $4,000 off on Model 3s and also Model Ys, where you see like $2,000 off. Why is this still around? And what this is this is the 2026 like leftover stale inventory at this point. And so Tesla might be trying to get rid of like the 2025s, or they're just trying to turn these vehicles as quickly as they can because they don't want them sitting too long. And you can see Tesla has plenty of Model 3s in inventory. Model Ys, not so much. Like you can see here, Model Y premium rear-wheel drives in my area, not too many actually. But if you switch to to all-wheel drive, that's where you see like a ton more. And so my quick prediction on Model 3 is I think we're going to see 0% financing definitely coming back, because here's a post from last year around like the middle of the year, like June, July, in which 0% financing was available for the Tesla Model 3. And so why wouldn't it come back again? It was 2.49%. And then if you got full self-driving, it was 0%. And also 0% was around in like Q4. So I could easily see some sort of combination where like maybe you have to require to buy full self-driving to get 0% on the Model 3, or maybe they just give you 0%. And I also expect that payments will start to come back down as well. And I think Tesla has been really testing with this like zero down type of lease offer. So we could easily see that. Here is an offer that was in like March of last year where there was 0% on the Tesla Model 3 for 60 months. So we could easily see some of these type of incentives. But if you need a vehicle now, and if you're looking to order, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. Because really the only deal that is good right now, if you had to pick a vehicle, is the 0% offer on the Model Y Standard. Because Model Y Standard also has like $2,000 to $3,000 off that we can find in inventory. So that's like kind of the position. If I had to pick a vehicle, like I absolutely had to buy a vehicle, and my priority or focus was the best deal, then I guess maybe the Standard is the way to go. If I didn't necessarily care, then I guess like the all-wheel drive is the best value in terms of options, or whichever the case may be by that. But very interesting to see this. And so here's my prediction line by line with all the different vehicles for the Model 3 and the Model Y only. And so I still think, and I've been thinking this for at least like the past 6 months now, I still think that they are going to release some sort of Lux package or core package on the Model 3 or Model Y. I think that the Model S and Model X and how it gets like free full self-driving, supercharging, and some of those maintenance plans, I think it's a good pitch. And I think it also adds value without like decreasing the price, and so I certainly think maybe they'll add like full self-driving for 3 years, like with a lot, because they know a lot of those customers like to lease, or free supercharging or maintenance plans for 3 years or whichever. And so I think there's going to be something there, and I mean, we'll have to just wait and see if that actually comes out for the Model 3 and the Model Y. Financing, currently we've got 2.99% for the Model Y and Model 3, and then 3.99% for the Model S, X, and Cybertruck. I think Model Y is going to go to 0% at some point in the near future, and they might even tie that to full self-driving purchase. And so just be aware of that. Like 0% might happen, but you might have to get full self-driving, which we've easily seen them do that in the past, and so that could be the case. Model 3, I could easily see them going back to 0% like they were like multiple times throughout the last year, but they could also tie it to full self-driving in like these first 6 months for Tesla. And then S and X Cybertruck, maybe 2.99, but at the same time, for some reason, that's very low volume to them, and so I don't think they really care about selling those vehicles. So 2.99, 3.99, what's the difference? It's all essentially the same, I think, at that type of level, rate, or whichever. And then in terms of the payments, I think they're going to stick all these payments the same. They're just going to play around with down payments. And I think their messaging is going to be like, hey, you can get $449 with 0 down, or a 0 down Tesla lease. And so that might be the change of what they try and do with like the messaging of the marketing for Tesla sales and everything. And of course, incentives for the inventory discounts, like we're already seeing $1,000 to $2,000 off pretty easily. I mean, that could easily get pushed to like maybe $3,000 to $5,000. And then my last prediction is I do think the Model Y L will come to the US. We just don't know when. And so, I mean, that could easily be like a before the middle of the year, but also there's like the Cyber Cab that's about to roll out as well. But the one thing is for sure is don't leave any money on the table. And what I mean by that is if you're selling an electric vehicle or a Tesla vehicle, definitely check out Plug down below in the description. I just talked to someone earlier today that was a little bit skeptical about Plug and submitted their vehicle because they didn't think that it could beat Tesla's offer, and it did beat Tesla's offer by $3,000 to $4,000, even with the state's trade-in value, like sales tax factored in, and so it still was a better offer. So Plug is definitely trying to buy every vehicle very aggressively. Every vehicle that's an electric vehicle or Tesla vehicle only, because that's the niche that they stay in. So definitely check out Plug down below in the description. It only takes a few minutes to submit your vehicle, and you'll get an offer within 15 minutes. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. What incentive incentives are you looking to wait for the Tesla, for your Tesla purchase? Or, I mean, are you just really going to be staying on like 0% or something like that? Or just lower lease payments? Like, I think like the $299 is a fantastic starting price for Tesla vehicles. And maybe they start to integrate like the Model 3 standard at 2.99, or even the Model Y standard at 2.99. I mean, I guess that could easily sell pretty quickly as well. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed, and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data, like your addresses, phone numbers, from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too. Thanks for that, everyone. And we do have 2 giveaways on the channel right now. So I pasted it in the live stream chat. We were giving away a rim case kit by Magbag for your Model Y Premium, and a set of all-weather floor mats on this video right here. I pasted both of them in the live stream chat earlier in the chat, so definitely check that out. And we'll be doing a giveaway today. If we can get to 88 likes, we will I'll give you the secret code for a live giveaway for a winner chosen live on stream. So if you want to join into that, let's get to 88 likes, and then I'll give you the code for you to get into it. But let's see who dropped by today. We got HQ Lee, great to see you. Michael, great to see you. Rob, thanks for coming in. Let's see, Oski Poppy, great to see you. Art, Blueberry, Run, let's see who's here. I don't, nice. Just Brett, thanks for coming in. Let's see, Victic, Witzel, thanks for dropping by. Clutch Typer, great to see you. Dylan, SF City Boy, Jeep, Todd, Jalemon, Arthur, Alex, LW, and Brett. Thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. Wonder what's the percentage of people not using full self-driving, HQ? It's probably like really high. I think the last time was like 1 out of 10 Tesla owners use full self-driving, or at least that's like the take rate of people buying it for like Model 3s and Model Ys. And so it's just a lot. Michael, hello. My delivery date is January 14th. Nice. Congrats. That's coming up very, very soon. So now here's the second most exciting part, which is going to be accessories. Definitely check out our partners from Jowa, 3W Floor Mats, all down below in the description. And if you're looking for full self-driving for half off because you haven't picked up your Tesla yet, definitely check out my Linktree form down below in the description. There's an inquiry form at the bottom. You can fill that out, and then I'll point you in the right direction. While I'm early, is it Model Y Performance? Is what Model Y Performance? The deals? No deals. No deals on Model Y Performance yet. Oh yeah, I guess we should have talked about that. I don't think there's going to be any sort of financing rate on the Model Y Performance for a long time. I think there is I think there's a lot of people that have carried their order into January that also ordered on September 30th with like the $7,500 federal tax credit, and it's still point of sale. So congrats to all of you that waited, and now you're kind of in this territory like, like what happens if there actually is going to be an incentive? But I don't think there actually will be on the Model Y Performance. Victic, time for some beer. No need to worry about incentives. Yeah, 100%, right? Yeah, and that's like kind of the thing, right? The people that watched when they're about to buy a Tesla, or right after they buy a Tesla. After that, it's like, well, what's the point of watching anymore? Dennis is legit for half of full self-driving. Thank you. V version 14 full self-driving is great. Yeah, it's version 14. I used it we just drove like 100 miles today, and it was beautiful. Whistle, having a hard time deciding between the Model 3 and the Model Y Performance. We have a family of 3, row SUV for the family, but I'm 6'3" and worried about the back seat space for the kids. Any help is provided. Oh, I mean, that should be an easy one. Model Y Performance all day, because even though you're going to have a lot more fun in the Model 3 Performance, Model Y Performance will give you that extra space. It is well worth it. I mean, yes, you will have a lot more fun in the Model 3 Performance because it's lower to the ground. It'll be funner, but if at any point you need to use your vehicle for transportation, errands with the kids or whatever, you're going to feel the space of that very, very, very quickly. And speaking of having fun with Teslas, I will be at Tesla Corsa on February 28th. So if you've got any Tesla, it doesn't have to be a performance, and you want to experience it on a closed, safe track with the tech support of Unplugged Performance, definitely check out Tesla Corsa down below in the description. Use promo code Dennis to save some money off of the entry. They've got multiple different packages like instructor led, or just like if you want to just go at it. It's a very safe environment, and like you don't really have to worry. I went once and I was a little bit worried about like running into a wall or whichever, knock on wood, but there really actually isn't that many walls. And so the worst is you'll just run off the course, which I actually did see someone do, and their car was perfectly fine. I mean, the Tesla vehicles are so good, and even if something were to happen, the Unplugged Performance team is there with their van, so they can fix and diagnose or replace anything, most things, while it's there, if you're on site. So definitely check out the Tesla Corsa link down below in the description. We'll be there, and if you're curious on where Buttonwillow is, it's basically in between Southern California and Northern California. So if you've got a performance Model Y, I better see you there, because this is a great way to learn your vehicle and see what the performance is really like on a track and everything. I'm talking to you, Clutch Typer. How's it going, Dennis? I can't believe we are 3 months away from having the Cybercab on the city streets autonomously. Don't need a permit, or they already have it in California, or is it April Fool? Yeah, they're already testing it, so I don't know, but they're probably not testing it without a driver, and so it's probably there's someone in it. I mean, they are testing it without a driver. I mean, they are testing it with someone in it, and that's how they are able to get that done and everything, which kind of just makes sense. In this next topic, here's how Tesla should sell full self-driving. I had a thought about this, and I feel like some of you have brought this up as well, but what if full self-driving was, instead of being $8,000, which you could still pay $8,000, what if full self-driving was $100 a month as a subscription, but then that $100 would also be put into like a lease-to-own type of bucket here, where you could start to pay it and then maybe pay it upfront all the way at the end, which could take what, like 60 months or 5 years, give or take, or even 6 years, because that could be pretty interesting to be here. And I feel like this would be a way better time, a way better way to get more adoption of full self-driving, because $8,000 is one thing, and financing $8,000 is another thing, which I feel like a lot of people, when they're brand new to buying a Tesla and they see the $8,000 option for full self-driving, they're kind of like, do I actually need it? Especially when a Model 3 or Model Y is what, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. $8,000 seems like quite a lot, and that's why I understand a lot of people go with like that $100 subscription instead. But I certainly feel like Tesla should change this. They should change it so that full self-driving is $100 as well, but then that $100 as a subscription could be then be paid as like a lease to own, and maybe like keep a balance on it. Like at any point, if a person really like wants to commit, they can pay like the remaining balance of that $8,000, like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 as well. But let us know what your thoughts on. Let us know what you're thinking. Do you think Tesla should do something like this, or should they just finance it for 0% separately off of a Tesla vehicle? Maybe that's the way to go as well. But I feel like the marketing on this might be a lot more better and easier for people to understand, instead of paying $8,000 finance on the vehicle when they can just pay $100 a month with the option to buy it out at the end of the day. And let us know what your thoughts on it. If you just bought a Tesla, don't forget about accessories. Our favorite accessories are from Joa, especially like phone mounts, center consoles. One of my favorites is this underscreen mount. That's a hideaway one that goes under the screen. So use promo code Dennis down below in the description. Save some money, get free shipping, and free returns as well. Dylan, have you seen any black headliners in the US yet? No, I don't think so yet. I don't think it's coming for a bit. We do have a giveaway today, so if we can get to 88 likes, I will give you the instructions on how to win the live giveaway today. And today's giveaway prize, I guess I might as well show it to you while we're waiting here. Let me just pull it up so you can actually see which one it actually is here. So the giveaway prize today is Joa's center console, which I feel like a lot of you either have or want or looking to get. It's actually this one right here. I have an extra one. So it is the Joa center console. I barely just opened it out of the box and you basically installed it, and then I took it out, and so it's like what, lightly used like new, but I'm going to ship it in a box to you. So if you're interested in winning this, it's the Joa center console that goes into this area right here, which I highly recommend, because if you don't have this, it's basically a black hole, and if you just throw stuff down there, then it's basically gone. And the difference with these versus other ones is it has this rubber like silicone type of mat, and so like if you're throwing like change in here, it's not going to like clink around. It's really well designed, and if you're looking to purchase it, use promo code Dennis to save some money. But to enter into this, I'll give you the secret code once we get to 88 likes in the live stream chat. Back in the Model Y Performance today, heading to get roof tint. Nice, SF City Boy. SF City Boy, we're going to see you at Tesla Corsa. Link down below in the description. Use promo code Dennis. I'm torn between the upcoming i3 new class, R2, or maybe the Model Y L if it ever comes to the US. Yeah, there's a lot of hype with that BMW electric vehicle, right? I guess I need to see it. And then same thing with Rivian R2. Once that comes out, we'll see how that actually drives and everything. Tesla should offer a performance boost on Model Y as free incentive and bring it to Model 3 finally. Arthur, that's a good point. Like, there is no reason why the Model 3 doesn't have acceleration boost, at least in my head. But and then putting it on performance boost on the Model Y, I guess that could be an interesting one. I don't know how many takers that would actually be, because not everybody cares about going faster. I feel like they'd rather have like a better deal or a lower interest rate. Like in the hierarchy of like deals, like that one's probably mid to low. 0% sells vehicles at the end of the day. LW, thanks for coming in. Alex, thanks for coming in. Hopefully the Model Y L soon. My 2024 Model Y is getting near 50K. Ooh, yeah, that first 4-year, 50,000 mile warranty. 100%. I see what you're saying there. Jeep, do you think Tesla will make a bigger SUV like Cyber SUV? If so, is that years out from now? Jeep, I think it's coming. Do I think it's coming this year? I maybe put like a 30% chance on it, which I wonder, is there a Cauchy for like Cyber SUV, Tesla SUV, like third row? I wonder if it's like a Cauchy bet or something like that. And what's like the other betting platform? I guess not. No one cares about if it actually is coming about. Too niche. No. So yeah. Let's people give away at 88 likes. Yeah, we can get there. It's Friday. You know, some of you are home, some of you aren't. Brett, when do you think Black Headliner will make it to the US? Probably later this year, like Q3, Q4. They're probably using all the materials and everything that they can get on the China vehicles. Clutch, we will be buying full self-driving on a Model Y Performance in 3 years, and when I buy, 8K is too much. I love it though. I would have got it with the Dennis deal, but I didn't know about it then, and hopefully he still has them. Yeah, Clutch, let me know. And of course, maybe you can always get another one. I'm just kidding. No, you can't. Hoovesies, I took my Model 3 through Manhattan with full self-driving over the last 2 days, and it's such a stress-free time. Yeah, Hoovesy, full self-driving is a life hack at this point, and people don't realize it. And I mean, the masses don't realize it, but we've got that secret for us that we can utilize our time however we want to a certain extent in our vehicle with full self-driving. Does Tesla run any insane promotions historically? I'm looking at the Model 3 for some time this year. I don't want to miss out on a good discount. Bacon, welcome to the channel. Yes, so always Q3, at the end of each quarter, it's always the best time to buy in terms of incentives. And then the best time to buy throughout the year is November, December. So if you can wait all the way till then, you could, but then also like they always have like a mini incentive run in like that summertime. So I mean, that could be a great time to buy as well. It all depends on how much inventory is out there, how Tesla is tracking to their sales and everything. And we can tell this by just taking a look at inventory and seeing like how many vehicles are on the website. And if it's starting to feel like there is a lot more than like Model 3, there's plenty of vehicles. Whereas if you go to like Model Y Premium rear-wheel drive, there is just 2 in my area. So that's probably why there is not as many incentives then. Any news on when they'll release Platform 5, like AI 5 lucky? Probably like, I mean, that's going to be like a next year type of thing, I think. But some say this year. I feel like Tesla should run a lifetime FSD promo to get more adoption, and then discount the S and X is like $8,000, so new buyers don't feel like they got screwed. Yeah, I mean, there's always been people saying like full self-driving should stay to the car, sorry, to the Tesla account, not the car. Like if you've invested, because you got to remember at one point, full self-driving was not $8,000, it was $6,000. But at that same tone, full self-driving used to be like $12,000, $13,000, $14,000. So it's been up and down all over the place, which is pretty crazy to think about. In this next topic, let's talk about all the Tesla cars explained model by model and give you a quick synopsis on each of them, explain to you what they are, and is Tesla missing something here with the vehicles that they have? We've got what, Model 3 right now, which is the entry-level sedan, I think one of the best daily drivers out there in terms of size, efficiency, being the most range, or one of the most range for the size, and pretty fun if you're looking to, zip around on highway ramps or, the mountains or whichever. Model Y, hands down, is going to be the best value. Most people should get this vehicle. It's also one of the more comfortable vehicles because it rides higher. It's like SUV-ish, but not really a true SUV, but still gives you like decent size. And I mean, 2.99% financing isn't necessarily bad. Cybertruck, though, in my opinion, is number one. We have currently a Cybertruck all-wheel drive foundation and a Model Y Performance. And even though I just got the Model Y Performance like 3 weeks ago, and I should still be on my new car high or whichever, I still prefer driving the Cybertruck. And maybe because it has free supercharging, but really it's because the steer-by-wire is fantastic. It looks like a big truck, but drives like a Model Y, and it's got free supercharging, and it is the most comfortable because of the air suspension and ride height. And so I certainly think it's number one, but I mean, it's also more expensive than the Model Y Performance and even Model Y. Model S and Model X. So Model S, I think, is like that comfy, or I know, because I actually have had all of these. I've had 10 Teslas back to back to back to back, Model 3s, 2 Model 3s, 3 Model Ys, 2 Cybertrucks, 1 S, the refresh, and then 1 X, the refresh. And I don't think I would ever go back to a S or X, especially right now. The Model S and the Model X are expensive vehicles, and they've really pushed the value out of these. Like, instead of a Model S, I'd probably get, I don't know what I would get, because I don't like that sedan type of saloon type of vehicle anymore. It's too low to the ground and doesn't have a good efficiency in terms of like space for like hauling stuff. And so S is cool. I mean, if anything, I'd probably get like the Model S Plaid because it looks cooler, but besides that, it looks just like the older refresh from before. Not too many changes, so I'd do a pass. X is an interesting one because I feel like a lot of people or families think that they should get this vehicle, but then they realize it's actually not that much more bigger than like a Model Y. It is bigger, but not like substantially bigger. And instead of getting a Model X right now, I would almost recommend you to just get a Gravity instead, the Lucid Gravity, because that is a true vanish type of SUV, or maybe even an R1S instead. I mean, Tesla, don't get me wrong, has great technology and the UI and everything is great, but if you are looking for size, then the Gravity is going to be the one. And so what is Tesla missing here? And I feel like a lot of you already know the answer here. In my opinion, Tesla's missing a true large size SUV. And is that going to be a cyber SUV? Is that going to be a bigger SUV with third row and 7-seater? Or is that just going to be the Model YL that is in other markets that could be coming to the US market? But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. And if you just bought a Tesla or you're about to buy a Tesla, don't forget to keep your Tesla clean with all-weather floor mats. Our favorite set is from 3W, all-weather floor mats. Especially when you use promo code Dennis35, you get 35% off. So if you're looking for a floor mat that has lifetime warranty, great fitment, definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Thanks for jumping in, everybody. We are doing a giveaway for a Jowa center console today. If you hit the like button, it's this right here. I have a new one that was a little bit extra. If you hit the like button and we get to 88 likes. So if you want to win this Jowa center console for the refresh Tesla Model Y or Model 3 that I highly recommend, because this accessory, if you don't have it, that center console area is essentially just a black hole. And so if you throw stuff into there, it's just gone essentially. So having this as like an organizer, you can put I put my AirPods here, I put like some mints. And what's cool with this one is it's rubber, has a rubber, I guess whatever. And so that way, like, your change doesn't clank around or anything. So if you're looking to win this, hit the like button, and once we get to 88 likes, I'll give you the instructions on how to win live today on stream. And if you're looking to purchase this for us plus any of the Joe accessories, check them out, link down below, and use promo code Dennis to save some money. Whoa, did we get... Let's ban that guy. Wow, I've never hit the ban button. Wow, that is like my first... I think I've maybe hit the ban button twice, or it's got to be less than 5 times, 100%. But yeah, we are banning Mr. Michael. Oh, well, that sucks. Does Model S, X, and Cybertruck have acceleration boost? They do not, actually. They just have like the Plaid or the Beast versions, which is kind of an interesting, like, that's a good thought. Why don't they have an acceleration boost? Is Cyber SUV Robotaxi coming, or will it be a Model Y unsupervised Robotaxi in case you have to have 2 passengers? You can't use the Cyber Cab. I mean, they also have that Robovan, right? Robovan or whatever. And this is what kind of fears me with Tesla, is that maybe Elon is not focused on new vehicles and wants to make vehicles like this and also the Cybercab, because that's what he believes is the future. And if that happens, then there's not vehicles for people to buy. So that's what fears me a little bit, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Did you rotate tires on the Model 3 Performance Highland? Ricky, you can't. Rick, you can't because they're staggered. So you have to get a square setup. And for same thing with Model Y as well. Do you think Tesla will provide a black headliner upgrade for those with gray? I don't think they'll provide it. And I don't think they will. I mean, they might do a paid upgrade. But I was taking a look at it because there could be a paid upgrade, but at the same time you could just go after market. And I noticed that Unplugged Performance has an Alcantara headliner that you can get, like a kit or installed or whichever. So really cool to see this. And if I'm going to be paying Tesla anyways, because you know Tesla's going to be charging whatever they want to charge for their Alcantara, if they do, for their black headliner, you might as well pay whatever that is and get the Alcantara version from Unplugged Performance. Definitely check it out, link down below in the description. We need full self-driving half off. Leo, yes, if you are pending delivery and you haven't picked up a Tesla yet, check out my Linktree form down below in the description. There's an inquiry button at the bottom. You can fill that out and that will send me a message, and then I'll point you in the right direction. Last summer, we got better incentives than Q4 of December 2025. 1.9 in all Model 3 and Model Y plus some option credits. July 4th, free paint and 7.5 tax credit. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I think maybe the best time is usually November to December, but at the same time, summer might be another interesting opportunity as well. But now, of course, there's no 7,500, and that was probably an anomaly because of, I feel like, you know, we were all happy about to get this. We're all happy getting 7,500 as the tax credit, and then lo and behold, you know, a couple signatures and it's gone. And so I don't know. I don't know if that actually is the case this year. I think the planning, that kind of threw a wrench into their planning, and so that's probably what happened. 62 likes. We're almost getting close to 88 likes. Oh, I banned that guy because he was spamming like a different stream or something, probably like a crypto stream or something. That's usually how it is. I already took delivery of my Model Y and looking for discounts on full self-driving. Unfortunately, it only works beforehand, so user, sorry about that. I want the all-wheel drive Cybertruck at the original launch price. Yeah, at like the 39, or what was it, 49,000, 50,000. That would be absolutely insane if that could be the case. In this next topic, Tesla's full self-driving strategy has been validated. This was coming from some posts at CES in how a lot of different companies have come into the space now, like NVIDIA with their Alpamo Systems, which uses AI to accelerate the development of autonomous driving solutions. And Elon actually responded to this and gave an honest take on what actually is. So here's what the quote is. Well, that's actually what Tesla is doing. And what they will find is that it's easy to get 99%, and then it's super hard to solve the long tail of distribution. And then he also posted this. You're right, the actual time for full self-driving sort of works to where it is much safer than a human is several years. The legacy car companies won't design the cameras and AI computers into their cars at scale until several years after that. So maybe a competitive pressure on Tesla in 5 to 6 years, but probably longer. And so if you are in the Tesla camp, if you're in the full self-driving camp by using cameras, and it seems like Tesla is 5 to 6 years ahead, and other companies are also following suit as well. And so really cool to see this. And there's also some newer features that Tesla has released in our version 14.2 that we all, or some of us, or most of us have right now. And here's what Ashok had to say. Reveals that nav decisions when encountering construction and parking options contain some elements of reasoning. More uses of reasoning will be shipped later this quarter. A big tidbit of info as we wait for version 14.3. And this is cool to see, actually, because if you haven't been to a drive-through yet, it actually pulls up to the window, waits for you to put your hand out, and then goes. Same thing with like parking garages. If you go into a parking garage, grab the ticket, it will wait and then wait for, of course, the gate to open and then move forward. So it's very interesting to see all these different reasonings or logics from full self-driving while you're driving in normal use, which is cool to see. So let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. I'm fully committed to the full self-driving and using it as much as I can in our Tesla vehicles and everything. Maybe if I win a Cybertruck 3W floor mats, I might buy a Cybertruck. Maybe if I win the 3W floor mats, I might buy a Cybertruck. Wink, wink. Well, you're already DMing me, so maybe if we come together on that other deal we're talking about, then I might have an extra set, actually. I might. About to buy a Model Y Premium. Any deal hacks? Just don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 off for your Tesla. Just go to the inventory pages, look for inventory discounts, or message Tesla and say, hey, is there any demo vehicles that have a bigger discount, like $3,000 to $4,000 off, that might be coming out of demo status? Can you set me up with one of those? Because the advisors do have access to vehicles that we might not be able to see on the website. And of course, make sure to make sure to use Plug if you're looking to trade in your electric vehicle, whether it's a Tesla vehicle or electric vehicle. Plug is offering the highest dollar amounts, way more than Tesla. So definitely check out Plug down below in the description. All right, so we got the 67 likes, pretty good enough. Think of it like a happy Friday present to you all. And so we're going to give away a Jowa center console for the Model 3 or Model Y Highland. It's this right here. I've got an extra one that's basically new. And so what you have to do here in the live chat, you do have to type Jowa, Jowua. So this is we'll give you guys like a few minutes while everybody that wants to try and win this can type that in the chat. If you don't know what Jowa is, they've got all the best accessories. We've got them in all of our Tesla vehicles. I've been using Jowa accessories like this phone mount, highly recommended, especially if you use like full self-driving. And the reasons why is it's 15-watt charging, it's adjustable, so you can go from horizontal to landscape, and so highly well worth it. And it's stuck on the back. And if you're looking to purchase any of the Jowa accessories, definitely check them out. Link down below, and use promo code Dennis to save some money. So here's your 10-second warning to win this, or not 10-second, 1 minute warning to win this accessory, the center console. You got to type Jowa in the live stream chat, and then we'll pick a random winner live on stream. And here's the back end so you guys can see it. And while we wait, let's take a look at, I'll leave this up. Let's take a look if there's any track day approaching. Yeah, if anybody out there wants to drive your Tesla, whether it's a performance or not, it doesn't have to be on a closed racetrack with the Unplugged performance team at Tesla Corsa on February 28th at Buttonwillow, which is basically between LA and Northern California, definitely check out Tesla Corsa, link down below in the description. We will be there with our Model Y Performance, and use promo code Dennis to save some money. And don't be scared, or this is a very, very safe environment. The Unplugged Performance team has their tech van, so if anything were to happen, they've got the support, which is really cool and leaves a lot of anxiety that you may have, which I definitely had. And now I'm like, oh, let's go, let's do this. Jowa, so Jowua. I just saw some of you like misspell it. All right, 30-second warning. And then we'll pick the winner. And don't forget, we do have 2 other giveaways on the channel right now. I'll post the 2 videos. We're giving away a set of 3W floor mats on this video. You got to follow the instructions there. And we're giving away a set of the Magback rim case protectors for the Model Y premium wheels on that video right there. So both of those giveaways end on January 31st. We'll pick the winner to those on that day. All right, this is your 10-second warning. Got to type Jowa in the live stream chat if you want to win this center console. You got to hit the like button, type Jowa in the live stream chat, and then we will pick a random winner live on stream. But before we do that, we also recently got a crazy promo code for EVJect. If you use promo code Dennis for 30% off. What this is, it's a smart connector that acts as an in-between device between the superchargers or chargers and your vehicle. So it protects the pins in your vehicles, and it allows you to quickly escape because it breaks away if you're in an event, whether it's an emergency, whichever, you can drive away. So really well worth it to get in a safety device like this for multiple reasons. So definitely check out EVJect down below in the description. Use promo code Dennis to save a massive 30% off down below in the description. All right, so the winner for the Jowa Center console is Max Hong. Max Hong, do you want it? I don't know if I know you're looking to buy a Cybertruck, but do you actually want it, or should I re-roll? Well, I mean, you obviously want it because you typed Jowa, right? Let's wait for Max Hong to see, because once he responds here, then if he doesn't want, let's see if he writes, I want it. If he doesn't, then I guess we re-roll. Max Hong? Yes. Okay. Congrats, Max Hong. Send me a DM. You're already in my DMs. And we will see you guys all in the next one. Thanks for watching.